Look at any brand new tire, and you'll see these tiny rubber hairs. Every tire company makes them. Every brand, every car, every country. And here's what's weird. They cost extra money to produce, extra time, extra steps in the factory. But every single tire company keeps making them anyway. So, why? Some people say they improve grip, but they wear off in 50 miles. That's not grip. Others say they help with cooling, but rubber is one of the worst heat conductors on Earth. And no, they're not for balance either. So if they don't grip, don't cool, don't balance, what are they for? To answer that, you need to see how a tire is actually made. Tires aren't poured. They're not carved. They're baked. Layers of rubber, steel cables, and fabric get stacked together, like a really weird lasagna. Then, the whole thing gets locked inside a massive steel mold and cooked at over 300 degrees under crushing pressure. But there's a problem. As the rubber heats up, it expands aggressively. And inside a sealed mold, air gets trapped between the rubber and the steel. And trapped air ruins everything. Bubbles form, weak spots appear. The whole tire just fails. So, engineers came up with a fix. They drilled tiny holes in the mold to let the trapped air escape. But here's the thing. When the rubber expands, it doesn't just push air out through those holes. It pushes itself in, too. And that's what those rubber hairs are. Excess rubber squeezed into air vents, frozen in place. By the way, these have a real name. They're called vent spews. Yeah, vent spews. I didn't make that up. So they're not designed. They're not engineered. They're accidents. But wait, if they're useless, why doesn't anyone remove them? Well, to shave them off, you'd need blades or sanders touching a freshly cured tire. And, any mechanical contact risks damaging the surface. So tire companies just let physics do it. After about 50 miles of driving, they wear off on their own. Which means something interesting happened. These useless little hairs became a signal. Hairs still there? Tire is brand new. No hairs? It's been used. And this is where it gets kinda shady. Some used car dealers actually shave the hairs off old tires to hide how long they've been sitting in inventory. Others go the other way, making old stock look like it just rolled off the line. An accidental byproduct became a tool for fraud. And tire hairs aren't the only thing like this. That tiny fifth pocket on your jeans? Originally for pocket watches. Nobody uses pocket watches anymore. But removing it costs more than leaving it, so it stays. The ridges on the edge of coins? Added centuries ago to stop people shaving silver off the sides. Modern coins don't have silver, but the machines are already calibrated, so the ridges stay. And the dimple on the bottom of every wine bottle? Pure glass-blowing accident. It's marketed as a sign of a premium wine. Half the things you think were designed were never designed at all. They're just leftovers from how things are made. And tire hairs are one of the cleanest examples on Earth. You've walked past them your whole life and never once asked why they were there. But here's the thing. There's another part of your tire that's also an accident. Something nobody designed on purpose. But that's a different story.